Hey there YouTube, it's Nick with Feeding Fitness. Today I'm going to answer a viewer's question. This question came to the Facebook page, facebook.com/feedingfitness, from a guy named Mabs Ahmed. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, I will summarize his question for you. Basically, he was a semi-professional football player, and when he says football, I assume he means European football, or as we call it, soccer. But anyways, beside the point. He's had some issues with an injury. His knee has been bothering him, and he said for 2 years he was going to the doctor, physical therapy, getting injections, and he could do zero leg work, and the only cardio he could do was brisk walking. Now he said finally he's gotten the clearance to start working out his legs again, and wondered what he could do to bring his legs up to speed, because it's obviously lagging behind his upper body because he's been lifting his upper body this entire time. And he was wondering if maybe he should do an upper body workout maybe twice a week and legs 2 to 3 times a week, or how the best way to go about it is. Well, what I'm first going to say is take it slow. It's been 2 years since you've trained legs. I would not jump in head first and train 2 or 3 times a week. I would take it very slow. I would either do legs light twice a week, or maybe even just once a week at first. You've had a 2-year layoff on your legs. Take it slow. After the first month goes by, second month goes by, if your legs are still feeling good, increase the volume, increase the frequency, sure. But the last thing you want to do is dive in head first, re-injure yourself, and be laid out for a while. And this isn't just in his case. This is any time you're coming back from an injury. Take it slow. People always tend to want to go balls to the wall as soon as they get clearance, because it's been so long since they've trained that body part. I've never had a leg injury, but I did have a lower back injury. It was a pretty bad one, and all I wanted to do was jump right back into lifting. I wanted to do heavy weights. I wanted to get right back into everything, and I did, and I re-injured my lower back. And guess what? More time off, more lost opportunities to make gains. So you don't want to stress your body, and I would also recommend reintroducing exercises slowly, one at a time. So if you have a problem with an exercise, you know what it is. This is another thing I did wrong when I was nursing back from my back injury. Immediately I started to feel good, so I started doing my entire old routine, and when I hurt my back again, I'm not sure which lift did it, or if it was lifting at all, because I also started running as soon as my back felt better. So there were about 7 different things that might have aggravated my back injury, and I didn't know. So after I nursed my injury a second time, I slowly started reintroducing things. First I did things I knew wouldn't hurt my back, and then I added one lift at a time that I thought, this one might be a little questionable. And I would recommend that for anyone, any body part that you've injured. If you've injured your shoulder and you're going to start working shoulder exercises back in, do light, high-rep cable work to start, something very easy, and something like overhead press towards the end when you're pretty confident you've restored a lot of your injuries pretty much resolved. And for your legs, I would say the same thing. Work some maybe really lightweight squats in, and as those start to feel better and better, maybe try some leg press, so on and so forth, till you're doing your whole routine. But I would recommend add an exercise, wait 2 weeks, add another. That way, if something's going to give you an issue with your injury, you'll know exactly what exercise it was. If you just all of a sudden do a leg workout with 6 different exercises, and the next day you hurt beyond, the feeling sore, but you actually hurt, then you don't know what did it. What of those 6 exercises screwed you up? Was it a combination of 2? Just introduce them very slowly. So that's my best advice for coming back from an injury. Take things slow. I know you want to dive head first. It's been 2 years since you've trained legs, and you're probably feeling pretty antsy, but take your time. You'll be happy you did in the long run. So that's all I have to say about this topic. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I love answering user questions. Please submit them to me either in the comments below on the YouTube page. You can send me a message, or you can go to the Facebook page at facebook.com/feedingfitness. I'll see you guys next time.